Hey guys, this is Juno, and welcome back to another Summon's War video. So I was not thinking of making a video regarding my RTA record and what I ended in, because to be fair, I didn't do too well as the season was ending. The biggest problem is that I didn't pick up Kapsu quickly as soon as it got buffed, I believe, during the last balance patch. It's a bad habit if I want to get better, since there are going to be balance patches in between the seasons, so you should be able to adjust accordingly and re-rune your box. However, I was very lazy to do that, and I didn't want to re-rune too many of my units because I was so stuck up with a playstyle, which didn't work as well with the nerf from the last patch being Kinky that I used a lot, and also not using Kapsu that was really strong apparently in the recent balance patch and the second part of the season. I also want to kind of talk about my videos that are coming out, a lot of them being RTA improvements, and I've been getting comments on people asking why is this video so late, because if you look at the videos, it's probably still 50 days left on their season, 40 days, 30 days left. And I still have some RTA videos, improvement videos that are not out even when the season is over. The easy answer is that I just get too many account improvement requests. And most likely all of these requests want their videos to be showcased because they want to see how I play with the box that I've ruined up for them. That's what all the account improvement consists of. It's just me re-ruining your box and playing a few games, and I tell you that I made these changes. But, in RTA, it's just not the box that carries you up to a certain rank. It's the playstyle, it's your thought process on why I picked certain units in this case and why I banned certain units in that case, so on and so forth. So I try my best to post all of those improvements. While some do get lost, some I don't take a video of, I do try to put most of them, but at the same time, I don't want to put up RTA improvement videos every day. At most, there's like 3 a week, and mostly it's like 2 a week. And even that's a lot. But if I get 5 improvements in a week, and if I put up 2 videos in that week, you could tell that the other videos are going to get pushed out. So that's the reality of it. That's the entire reason why there are still videos going out titled account improvements and it's RTA and it's from the past season. It's because I'm just backlogged. However, I don't think that's a bad thing in any way unless the meta changes drastically. The balance patch, the meta doesn't shift as much, where the theory on me playing a certain way still makes sense and still applies to the current meta. Yes, I was absent with Kapsu, but that's not because the video was late. It was just something that I also didn't pick up because you guys didn't see me use Kapsu as much as well. So because I didn't use him, obviously I did not apply that to my account improvements as well, since I don't know how to use it thoroughly. So I hope you guys don't hate the videos. I mean, you guys don't have to watch it, obviously, if you don't like it, but there are people that still learn from it. Now, going back to my RTA record. So last season, I did end in G1, and we've noticed that G1 did not climb as quickly. It was actually extremely slow. The overall rank is lower than last season, which is 1277. And my win rate is obviously much lower than last season because last season I only played 159 games. Most of these games being in C3. Now, obviously with Punisher, it's a little different. Last season, I was mostly playing in C3 and I sneaked into G1. Rather, this season, I played a whole lot. Even this is not a whole lot, but I played the most. I've never played this much in my life. And I held G1 at the very least. I even snuck into G2, although it was like 3-4 weeks before the season ended, so it doesn't really count. But I did sneak into it and was able to get that achievement as well. The games were definitely much more difficult. And I've noticed that, and you can see that through the win rate. But I'm proud of it, still close to 55%, which is a decent win rate. I think one of the biggest flaw, like I said, is that I did not utilize Kapsu as quick as possible. And this is just crappy runes. It's not even what I used. I think I used a Nemesis set here, an HP Nemesis set, and I didn't go with the 100 rest. But after dealing with more Kopsus, I think 100 res is the right way to go. So I tried to build something with my leftover runes, and it looks like garbage. I know, it looks like garbage. So I will be re-runing these, and knowing that Kopsu didn't get nerfed in the past balance patch, it didn't get touched, I will see if I could make it work. I did pull out some new units from the last summoning session, like Angela, which is pretty good. But sadly, I was not able to pull Adriana or Pyeongchar. So this past season, the units I use the most is obviously Wedgeat, and I don't think Wedgeat is going to change. I think I'll keep Wedgeat on these runes, knowing that it even has high defense. It was a good trap against Sonias that came in. People came in with Sonias. I also used a lot of Higging. At the end of the season, I think I only went with Higging first pick, to be fair. And it worked decently well. But I think the biggest flaw is that I removed my Sekhmet from my draft. Totally. Although it's not fast, it's definitely usable. I just didn't use her. And I think that was an issue. I think I have to change my playstyle if I want to get a higher record. I will continue playing more next season. And I will play, I think, the same amount, because the climb is relatively easy in the beginning up to G1. And within G1, it's pretty fun. And then at the end of the season is when it gets hard, and where I actually could start learning which drafts I lose to. I think I really had a hard time with the more extra stuff for some reason. I also had a very hard time with Kintang de Shangs. Those destroyed me because the freaking Kintang de Shang procs like every turn is a monster. So I think knowing what you lose against and prepping on how to deal with those is the way you should improve in the game. And I've actually started looking at more videos, more playstyles that I can mimic, and also started looking at documentation that some G3 players put up. The runes didn't change too much. I did get some improvement in certain runes, so we will see some rune changes with the new season. But I don't know if I'll be playing specially, so I might use the time to change all my runes, and we'll see if I could strive for a better record. Like, you can see some stuff I haven't taken off because it's been moved to like Pyeongchar and stuff. Smicer was a very good unit. I should be able to use it more. Ethna was the unit that allowed me to sneak into G2 when I got it. I did start drafting Tessaran a lot more because my draft consisted of so many passives. I didn't want them taking it. And I noticed that my draft is very passive, lacks damage. So if they take Tessaran, I have a hard time killing it without banning it. So I've noticed all these issues, and I definitely want to fix it before the next season starts. Just going through the runes to show you guys what I ran. This is like the scuffed Angela that I might use. But everything's gonna get re-runed, to be fair, other than probably like 2-3 units. Because a lot of these runes are efficient, and if I find it fit for a different unit, then it's just gonna get taken off. I actually used Josephine once too, and it worked well. Yeah, these units are all runed well. I just didn't find a good opportunity to bring it out. There's definitely a flaw on my side. I have to say I barely used half my box, which is a bummer. It's definitely on me. Still have a long way to go. I just got into G1 last season, so meeting different drafts that I've never dealt with before is difficult. I should have tried to use Carlos too. I ruined it decently well, I think. Maybe it's too low on the attack. I don't know, it felt like it needed to survive. And at the end, I kind of want to try Chandra too, but we never brought it out. We also have some units here, the LD5s that I used. I think we also used Nigong. No, we didn't. We took it out. Here's Giselle. And I think Alexandra that failed to block a cleave. Maybe we'll watch some of the last games that I've played to solidify my G1. I thought the cut was going to be 1860 because G1 usually climbs a lot, but we were all wrong, so I didn't have to play at the end. So I've just been sitting around this rank for a very long time. So this is one of the drafts where you can see that I pick out the Tessarion because I didn't want them taking it, since I'm so focused on passive. So you see that I take Tessarion. I do move first. I don't know why he let Wojat through, because I have a lot of damage dealers that scale off of defense. I could have just went for the Fire Monkey there and probably killed with skill 2, but kind of winged it. I was getting tilted a lot because it did feel like a proccing game. However, I try to lose that mentality because I've read a Korean G3 player. He wrote a manifesto of some sort telling people that if you are relying on procs to win, then essentially you lost the draft. And when I read that, I felt so bad because whenever I was playing, I could tell myself proc, proc, proc. I could see myself telling the screen to proc, and it was bad. It was very bad. Last season was definitely that kind of game, and I don't know how I'm gonna switch that up. So I really need to figure something out. A lot of people say that, you know, it's power creep after I got Wedgeat, that I got like I snuck into G2, and I agree because I definitely wouldn't have tried. But to be fair, the rune quality itself didn't change much since I got Wedgeat. And I guess you also have to be prepared to have the LD5 come to your account. You can see like these picks and bans don't change too much, right? Again, the only damage dealer is Tessarion. I am thinking of giving Tessarion better runes for the next season, because it definitely looks like my draft consists of too many passive units, and I'd rather have him on my side than give it up. And as a damage dealer, he works perfectly well too. So I think I will be focusing some better runes on him, hoping that he'll perform better. Although his runes right now aren't bad either. I don't know how I want this. He really just needs to kill Tessarion, but I guess I just gained too many turns with the Hagang and also the Wedgeat. And also the Camilla, yeah, I remember. The Camilla was not landing any of the freezes on my Tessarion, so that probably cost him his game. We could go quicker on this, because I think the first thing I do is kill the Juno. And once the Juno dies, well, actually, even without the Juno, I think if Camilla procced a couple more times, got some freezes, he did have a chance. But I had so much attack bar manipulation with Sagar as well, which allowed me to get the win. So yeah, since at this point we're controlling Camilla too, because she's Oblivion, and that was really the game. And the fact that we keep resetting Pater doesn't allow him to do anything. Oh, we lost against this one. Yeah, I think I should have just banned the Doman and played it out. But I would have to take in the reset on Wedgeat or somebody here, which would have been fine. At least I wouldn't have lost the unit right away. I lost the unit due to Doman. That was stupid of me. So here's the Kopsu game, see? I think after I won this game, I started to try and bring out Kopsu a bit more. This guy is freaking OP. And this guy's on violent, guys. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness. My Masha essentially did nothing this game, I think. Oh, well, it did that. It did that. That was good. Actually, she did everything that she could do. Look at that perfect strip there, too. I don't know how I won this, to be fair. I think the game just got super prolonged. That allowed me to win. And the Kopsu is not the same build, guys. It's not the build that you saw in the beginning of the video. It's the Nemesis build with HP. So he's more of the high HP, high accuracy, 70% accuracy with low resistance. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I remember how you want this. We totally luck sack this too. We get a defense break and Masha just one-shots the Oliver or this girl here. Look at this. We're very close. Oh, see? The defense break right there. And then Masha just one-shots. And that's how I won. That's how I won. If that girl survived, we would have lost. Because now we just have to kill the... Well, actually, I think we go for Rikuni here. Yeah, we do go for the Rikuni. Because it's a win unit. And I think the Tessarion has a good chance of resisting. He even gets stuns. Like I said, high accuracy, so. And I think one proc gets us the win. Look at that heal. I totally forgot about saving his passive. Good counter. Yeah, see how we're pretty fast with Wedge at 2. So I'm just looking for a window because I know that after a defense break, if I get a proc, the Oliver is dead. The Oliver was not on 100 res and it wasn't on violent. It's a despair Oliver. Look at that. One proc and he's gone. Yeah. And that's how I won. It might be 100 resistance. I don't know. Yeah, but that's how I won. They can't win anymore. Like, he's hoping for his skill 2, but none of his damage dealers do damage. And we just have so much sustain with Kopsu and Wedge at. This combo is pretty nasty. I just wished my Kopsu was much faster. I think the speed around this build was like 260. And I kind of wanted to make it 270. I could have stopped here too, but I didn't stop because I thought this wasn't safe. Then I lost again, and then I played this one and then won the last one. You can see I bring out Kopsu again against Real D. These people were all players trying to get G2. And I think this was an easy game. We control everybody consistently, and there was nothing he could do. Kopsu doing 8k, you know, with skill 2. It's an awesome unit. I really need to focus some of the best runes on him. Get him 100 res, get him like 40k, 50k HP if I can. And with finally 200 speed. Yeah, see how I'm controlling Dominic? Look at that. And then control Miles, failed. Control Miles, success. And I just keep getting turns. Oh my goodness, this is a nasty, nasty combo. And I never lose HP. Because Togepi Lord just keeps taking turns and heals them up. We get another reset. See, with this, it's just awesome. Looks like I changed targets to go for Miles instead of the who is this guy? Dominic. 10k damage right there. Do you have skill 2 already? Oh my goodness. And guys, Wedge isn't that high on the rank list anymore. In G3, I think it's an A tier. So it's not like a very good unit in G3 eyes. In G1, I think it might be still in the S tier, I'm not sure. But it's not in the double S or anything like that. Can't believe that the Light Battle Angel didn't get touched. In G3, it has a 56% win rate. I know a lot of G3 players was not happy. We're not happy about it. And yeah, we just keep controlling. He couldn't do anything. Yeah, Dominic's there, so. That's how he won the game. This one was more of an easy draft. And I had hard times against, yeah, the fast draft, like the Cleaves. Still need to figure out how to deal with them. Yeah, guys, but that was my experience. I think this was a more solid G1 than last time. Because like I said, last time was just a sneak in. I beat a C3 player to get into G1. But this time, I consistently fought against G1 players to hold the spot. So I think it was a more consistent, more stable G1. Obviously, with the slow climb, I was able to get it relatively easily and not play the last day. I'll continue on the next season. Let's see if I could bring out a different draft. Obviously, that's not going to change because it's probably the core of my team. But I think we could add in Kopsu there with some better runes. We'll have to see. Hope you guys had a good rush. Hope you guys had a good ending. Hope that everybody that got help from me had a improved rank or at least got a more solidified record that was not due to some luck, but due to your gameplay.